We got here, guys.
Watch out.
Hang on, let me back up. I'm on the other side. It's too bright. Look at this, guys.
I didn't even have to eat. I mean, I need to go get something to drink. I don't know what
Right.
I need to be.
Did you get my fucking thing out of the side door? Did you? Did you get my selfie stick out of the door?
No, I got all my stuff. I told you to do another one somewhere.
What?
I told you to do a one somewhere.
I didn't. Look at this, man. They love that. They love searching them cars. This dude shouldn't have gave him permission. Wow, sheriffs are here and everything. Look at this. 2 guys in here searching. Wow, guys. They're like crackheads. Y'all are like crackheads looking in cars, ain't you? I swear to God, when I seen you guys stop a guy over here, these people over here certified, swear to God, there was like 7 of you guys around the car, 4 doors, and 4 doors, there was all open, an officer had, and a couple of you guys behind them. Look, I was like, look at this, what the fucking fuck, man? It reminded me of like a crackhead dropping a crumb of crack on the ground and everybody, all the crackheads diving for it. I swear it did.
I'm just backing them up. It was
Right.
Stop.
Was it a sheriff that stopped him?
It's a K9. The K9 hit, so.
Oh. Did you guys find it? No? I don't know what to think about that canine shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I already know that they can make them hit. I know that for a fact. I've talked to a cop. Was it the cop, Hamilton K9, or was it the sheriff?
It was the sheriff.
Oh.
Sheriff's K9.
How the hell did he get behind you guys? So the sheriff stopped him, or you guys?
No, the other officer did.
Oh.
And they called for the sheriff.
Did, you guys know you can't do that. Did he get here quick?
He got here quick.
Oh, okay. Because you know
He was on High Street.
Oh, okay. I was saying, because Rodriguez was like, that was like an 8-minute stop.
Yeah.
And it got, you know what I mean? It got found not okay. But as long as they get here quick, I guess.
Yeah,
you know?
he's quick.
As long as it's long enough, as long as you guys can write that citation in time.
Yeah.
Right? All right, man. Be good, guys. Oh, man, dude. Yeah, they're like crackheads, guys. But all right, guys. Well, that's about it. They searched dude's vehicle. It said the canine hit. And that's unusual that's unusual. I have a hard time believing that he was on High Street. I mean, he may have been, but guys, that's hilarious, man. They're not. You guys know as well as I do. They can't they can't hold somebody to wait for a dog. That's hilarious. I mean, I wonder what made the cop in the first place do it. You know what I mean? What made him want to search? I mean, they always want to search regardless. I mean, we already know that. But y'all remember that cop watch, don't you, where I was over here at the gas station down the street and all them cops. Oh, man, yeah, you guys I was able to, I got to the camera in time. Yeah, a 4-door car, a cop at every door and a cop behind every cop at the door trying to get in that car. It looked like, just like I said, it looked like a bunch of crackheads in a house and one of them dropped a crumb. And all the crackheads died for the crumb. Dude, they don't even try to search my cars, guys. But I mean, to be fair though, Well, there's a lot of new cops that don't know me, but all the old school cops know that I don't fucking do anything, so do drugs or anything like that. And I damn sure if I did do drugs, I damn sure wouldn't have any with me when I was out cop watching, because we all know how they like to do the retaliatory stops. So yeah, that would never happen even if I did do drugs. But I appreciate everybody who sent me well wishes for my grandbaby. He's fine. His hands burn up pretty good, but we didn't catch on fire. And he just, like I said, he reached up and grabbed the burner, and it burnt the 4 fingers on his hand. It was a pretty good burn, guys. Back when my son was about, 4 or 5, I think maybe. His cousin Dusty, the one that stole my gun, not my gun, my daughter's gun. He stole my daughter's gun. He's the one that just got out of prison about a year ago. But he was probably 10 or 11, and my boy was about, I don't know, 5, 6 at the most, 6 years old. No older than that. He was old enough not to know better than to stick his hand in it, his finger in it. My Dusty heated up some syrup for pancake syrup in the microwave. To a boil, guys, in a cup or in a bowl, and pulled it out and told my son to put his finger in it. And my boy didn't know better. He did. He put his finger in it, and guys, the whole tip of his finger was gone. It was probably the worst burn I'd ever seen. I'm glad that he didn't put his whole hand in it or nothing stupid, you know what I mean? But put it this way, Dusty got his ass blistered for that. But he don't remember it, but he remembers ass whipping. That's what's so funny. He remembers the spanking he got from me, but he don't remember why. I was like, that's because you had it. That was probably the worst whipping you'd ever got. Because that was just pure evil, man. You know what I mean? But dude, it was bad, you guys. It's the worst burn. And what's made it worse is that when my son put it around his finger in his shirt and pulled it to try to pull the syrup off, and his skin and shit came off the end of his finger with it. His nail, everything just slid right off, like you cook a pot roast, and it just falls apart all tender. Yeah, my God, you guys, it was horrible. But just that's what it reminded me of, the burn. It was pretty good burn on him, my poor baby boy, but he took it like a champ, By the time we got up there to watch the kids, he was already done crying, and you could tell he'd been crying and that it was hurting him, but they had to get him they took him to the ER to get checked out and get the cream that he needed, the prescription strength cream. So he's doing good, they've got to keep his hand wrapped and all that. So I told him they need to unwrap it here in the next day or two. Once the blisters pop, once the fluid blisters pop, to unwrap his hand so that it can dry out, because the being wrapped up will keep it moist, and that can not only cause an infection but make it longer for it to heal. So I told him, I was like, make sure that you guys take and unwrap that so it dries out, because once it dries out, the skin that's underneath them blisters, once it dries out, it won't hurt no more at all. So he can peel the skin off where the bubbles were, where the blisters were, and it won't hurt at all. But you guys know, I'm sure you've had burns. But all right, guys, look, I'm gonna get off here. Sorry, I was talking your heads off, but that was another stopwatch or another cop watch, guys. So I'm out and about. I'll talk to y'all later. News Now How's out.